doing religious inclusion work, interfaith work, or anything related to a religious group, it's really important, essential, to differentiate between the religion and the people who say they follow that religion. So, for instance, talking about Muslim inclusion work that I do, I make a very clear distinction when I am talking about Muslims, the people who do things for many different reasons. We are not all perfect manifestations of the religion of Islam, and Islam, the religion. If you're talking about Islam, the religion, it is very important to be clear about what sect of the religion you are talking about, so that you can then refer to the scholars and specific sources of knowledge recognized by that sect. It's not always going to be the same thing. Yes, of course, all Muslims believe in the Quran and the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, but there are other sources that Muslims will take as guidance for how we should live our lives, and those are not always going to be the same across sects. And of course, Muslims do things just like other people do for many different reasons, because of our ego, because of our ethnic identities, because of our gender, our socio-economic status, our level of education, and so on and so forth. Again, just as all people do. So as someone myself who is not a religious scholar, which I try to be very clear with people, my work is not talking about the religion of Islam itself. If anyone who is non-Muslim wants to learn about the religion of Islam, that's cool. I'm not a good person to be referring to for that kind of information, or to be telling other Muslims about our own religion. Muslims do not need me, a very ignorant Muslim who still has so much to learn about my own faith, talking to them about it, not at all. However, if we're going to talk about the Muslim experience and the diversity of Muslims around the world, and my context being in the United States, Muslim Americans are the most ethnically diverse, racially diverse religious group in the United States, and there are so many different ways of being Muslim that should be respected and accommodated in diversity, equity, and inclusion work.